Shaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are on lesson number 1 of Qasas Un nabiyeen volume 2, and the part we are going to study today is about the Safinatu Nuhin, right? And in this the sub part is Ba'adu Adama. What does Safinatu means? Safinatu from here it means ship. So we are going to learn about what? Ship of Nuh alayhi salam. Ba'adu Adama. Ba'adu Adama. After Adam alayhi salam. Barakallahu fi dhurriyati Adama. Baraka yubariku. Form 3. Right? It means to bless. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the file here, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed fi dhurriyati Adama, blessed the offsprings of Adam alayhi salam, the progeny of Adam alayhi salam. You can translate it as progeny. Okay, you can translate it also as offspring. Right? Barakallahu fi dhurriyati Adama. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed the progeny of Adam alayhi salam. Fakana fiha rijalun kathirun. Now, so in it were rijalun kathirun, many men and women. Okay. Wantasharat dhurriyatu Adama wa kathurat. What does one tasurat means? One tasharat. Sorry, one tasharat. Intashara yantashiru. Intashara yantashiru. It means, I'll write down the verb here. Intashara. 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 Okay. It is on the pattern of infa'ala yanfa'ilu, which is form 7. Okay, form 7. Intashara yantashiru. We have over here a hamzatul wasla. That's why waw is getting connected to noon and we are not pronouncing the alif here. So the meaning for this is intashara. It means to spread. Okay, it means to spread. The progeny of Adam alayhi salam, the offspring of that Adam alayhi salam spread, and they got what? Kathurat. They became more. They got multiplied. Right. So Allah blessed the offsprings of the progeny of Adam alayhi salam. Where then you will say like, so there were many men and women. The offsprings of Adam alayhi salam spread and they became more and more. They increased. They got multiplied. Right? فَلَوْ رَجَعَ آدَمُ وَرَأَى أَوْلَادَهُ لَمَا عَرَفَ. Now this, what is this love here? This is, we have studied about the shartna. Now we can say that this love is a particle of shart which is denoting a kind of unfulfilled wish in the past. Right? We have discussed about love, and love is expressing any kind of unfulfilled wish in the past. So how will we translate it? Walau qila. Oh, here, not here, actually it's here. Falau raja'a Adama. If Adam alayhi salam were to return and see his offspring, his children, lama arafa, he would not have identified. Right? He would not have identified them. Let's revise a rule here, that whenever we have love, a sentence beginning with love, like this kind of sentence will have two parts. The first part is the condition and the other part is the answer of that condition, and we call that in Arabic jawab. Right? In Arabic, what do we call this? We have a term called harful حرف عين الامتناع. Okay, we something, it does not happen because something did not happen in the past, right? So also we note here that it takes the jawab parts takes lam. Okay, we have another important point here. And also there is an important point to note that whenever we have jawab in negation, okay, uh, whenever we have jawab in negation, what happens, we omit lam. But it is here like mostly omitted, not always omitted. So here we have this lam here, so it should be noted that it is mostly omitted, but here it is not omitted. Here the lam is kept as it is. Okay, then what do we have next? وَلَوْ قِيلَ لَهُ هَذِهِ ذُرِّيَّتُكَ يَا آدَمُ لَتَعَجَّبَ كَثِيرًا. وَلَوْ قِيلَ, and if it was said to him, okay, and if وَلَوْ قِيلَ لَهُ, and if it were said to him, these are your children, this is your progeny, this is your these are your offsprings. Ya Adamu, O Adam, la ta'ajjaba kathiran, ta'ajjaba yata'ajjabu, ta'ajjaba yata'ajjabu, um, he would have become very surprised. وقال سبحان الله, and he said, he would have said, it's continuing this way, he would have said, Subhanallah, haulai kulluhum awladi, these are, like in surprise he would have, all of these are my children. Hadihi kulluhuma zurriyati, all these are my offsprings, right? He would have said this in surprise. وكانت لذرية آدم, وكانت, and for the offsprings of Adam alayhi salam, and for the offsprings of Adam alayhi salam, what was for them? Quran kathiratan, many villages. وَبَنَوْا بُيُوتًا كَثِيرَةً. Okay, for Adam alayhi salam's children, there were very many villages or cities, you can say, or towns, you can say, many towns, cities or villages. وَبَنَوْا, and they built. Bana yabni, bana banaya banau. So, and they built many houses. وَكَانُوا يَحْرُثُونَ, وَكَانُوا يَحْرُثُونَ, and they were plowing the land. وَيَزْرَعُونَ, and irrigating the crops actually. وَيَعِيشُونَ, and living. Okay, buyutan kasiratan, you got this right. And then we have kanu yahrithuna, haritha yahruthu, and then yazra'una, zara'a yazra'u, to irrigate. Ya'ishuna, asha ya'ishu, to live. وكان الناس على دين أبيهم, وكان الناس على دين نبيهم, and the people were upon the deen, the religion of their father Ibrahim. يعبدون الله ولا يشركون به شيئا, they worshipped Allah and they did not attribute anyone with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَكَانَ وَلَا يُشْرِكُونَ بِهِ شَيْئًا, and did not associate anything with him. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ ummatan wahidatan, and the people were one single ummah. Abuhum, their father was Adam alayhi salam, wa Rabbuhum Allahu, and their Rabb was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, this is the first lesson. And now, then in the second lesson, we will discuss two lessons today, inshallah. In the second lesson, what do we have? Hasadu shaitan. Now, everything is going fine, right? Everything is going okay, okay. Now, what happens? Now, shaitan is seeing all this, right? So, hasadu shaitanu. Hasadu shaitani. Okay, mudaf mudaf ilayh. Wala ولكن كيف يرضى إبليس وذريته بهذا. But how could the shaitan and his offsprings be happy with this, be satisfied? Rada yarda, radiya yarda, radiya radiya yarda, right? How could Ibrahim, sorry, how could Iblis, the shaitan and his offsprings be happy with this, be pleased with this, be satisfied with all this? How could they agree with this? Ala yazalun nasu ya'buduna Allah. Ala, will human, now this is what is being said, like shaitan would be like thinking, will humans continue worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? ألا يزال الناس يعبدون الله, and then ألا يزال الناس أمة واحدة لا يختلفون. Okay, will humans continue to be one single ummah, one nation, not having any ikhtilaf in between? اختلف يختلف, differences. إن ذلك لا يكون, indeed that can never be, indeed that can never be, right? And this is what shaitan is planning, this is what's going on in his mind. هل يدخل ذرية آدم الجنة ويدخل إبليس وذريته النار. هل يدخل, will Adam alayhi salam's progeny entered to the Jannah, and the progeny of Iblis enter to Nar? Will it be like that? Inna dhalika la yakunu, indeed that can never be, indeed that can never be. Innahu lam yasjud li adama fataradahu Allah wala'anahu. Indeed, indeed he did not, like it is referring to the shaitan, indeed shaitan, he never prostrated to Adam alayhi salam, right? He did not prostrate to Adam alayhi salam. فَطَرَدَهُ, what happened? So he was deprived, to become deprived of something, he was deprived of Allah's mercy. Okay. So you can also say fatarada, Allah drove him, so Allah drove him away and cursed him. Okay, wala Allah, you can consider here lafz jalaluhu as file, and what it is, this is the verb tarada, tarada, to drive away. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala drove him away of his mercy basically, and cursed him. ألا ينتقم من بني آدم فيدخلوا معه النار. ألا ينتقم, انتقم ينتقم, انتقم ينتقم, to take revenge. Okay, to take revenge. Should not he take revenge from the people of Adam? Ala yantaqimu min bani Adama, bani Adama, from the from the people of Adam. Fayadkhulu ma'ahu naru, so they will enter with him the fire. لا بد أن يكون ذلك. لا بد أن يكون ذلك. Mm, indeed that will, never happen. Never happen. Indeed that is inevitable, is that, like, it is inevitable that this will happen. Sorry, it's a kind of reverse. La buddha, when you are saying, no, you'll be saying indeed, or there is no doubt that this thing will happen. Okay. It's like it must be that way. It must be that way. Ala yantaqimu min bani adama fayadkhulu ma'ahun nara. Should not he take revenge from Adam's, the offsprings of Adam alayhi salam, so they enter with him to the hellfire? La Buddha, indeed, that this must happen. Inevitably, this should happen. Okay, and this is what we have here. So, La Buddha is an expression used to say, like, inevitably, or by all means, it must be, it must always happen, or this is what we have over here. Okay, so we will be leaving it until here, inshallah. In the next session we will be doing from the third onwards. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.